Hi, Joe here over at Woolly Cottage. It is Batty Club Day blending. So I thought I never did December's video because I was doing my 25 days of Vlogmas Advent videos, and it was just all a bit too much if I was to do the Batty Clubs. I own it, lie down. Flaming dog. So, yeah, first bat of the year. So this month is long. It's a new wool that I've managed to get a hold of. It's got the feel of Shetland. So this is it dyed up. I will insert a picture of the colour theme that I'm going with today, and it's teals with a little bit of whites in there, darker shades of teal, and the tiniest little hint of pink. Believe it or not, it looks gorgeous. It's not in your face. I've used this, where is it? This gorgeous little fairy pink and it's got stellina, and you can see it blending in there, but it's got hints of yellow in there. It's got pink sari silk, and it's got gorgeous yellows and things like that in there. So I've just used the tiniest little bit of that in with this blend, but this is what I'm making. So this is 150 grams. Okay, I've done it as a slight gradient. It's mostly like a mid-tone teal, for I would say about half the bat, or just over half the bat, and then you've got this darker version of the teal on the other side. You'll see me doing it in a minute. And then you've got these hints of mulberry silk in there. There's some really soft tussar silk, no, mulberry silk noil that I've put in there, because the picture down below is J for January with snowdrops on it. And I love the colours in the background, but I wanted it to have that look of, with the stellina that's in both that pink, and there is another one here with teal and stellina, the exact same colour golds. It's like a goldy pinky sort of colour of flecks throughout it. And I wanted it to make it look like, you know, when the ground's frosty and the sun just hits it in that moment and it's like crystallized and it sparkles. So, and that's exactly, it's that time of the year. Snowdrops are starting to turn up around the country. I haven't got any yet. Ours don't normally turn up until February, right about middle to end of February, before I start seeing any sort of snowdrops and daffodils, those sort of things. Especially up here in the Lake District. They go mad for daffodils. They plant them everywhere. They're not my favourite flower. So yes, so there's this merino mix blend that I've got in there. This is silks and bamboos, pinks and soft biscuit yellow in there as well. And then I'm using this gorgeous peppermint mulberry silk. I have got a little bit of, I think it's, let's see if I can find the bag. Is it Corriedale? Yeah. So that is peppermint Corriedale as well that I'm adding in there, and it just makes it look more like snow, but with a green tinge to it. Then I've got some Hyuka alpaca from my stash that I use now and again, and I have got this ice cream colour to go in with it as well. So that's a hint of peppermint with lots of white in there, and the slightest sort of hint of a lilac, but maybe it's just the way the light's hitting it. And then I've got these different shades dyed long that I've put in there, and that's what creates that. Now, to look at these, you're like, oh, that doesn't look nice, I wouldn't buy that. But see, when you're blending with it, sometimes your dye pot mistakes can look amazing when you start blending them up with different types of colours, different textures and things like that. But to say, this long is really lovely. When I got it in the bag last week when it came in my stock order for Batty Clubs, I was really surprised at how soft it was. I'd never spun with lonk before, and I might actually make a bat up at the end of this, and then whatever the yarn is that I've got with it, I might stick on my shop later on. But yeah, it's a nice soft wool. It has got the feeling of a Shetland Cheviot sort of wool, so a nice hard wearing, lovely for an outer garment for definite. Might get away with it as a hat. I should really do the sort of fluff test, shouldn't I, while I'm doing this. So I'm not on this one. I have got some more over here. Some darker blue that I've dyed up for doing a bat later on. So what I'll do is I'll take a little bit off, and I shall shove it under my sleeve. did this just before Christmas with when I did a breed study on the Manx Lowhand fleece, and I put it up my sleeve and left it there, and it was literally the best part of the day, tea time, before I remembered that it was still in my jumper. So it showed that it didn't actually irritate. But it depends on how, if your skin's quite super soft. Mine is super sensitive. Many of you know I've got fibromyalgia, so I do have very, very sensitive to the touch skin, and it can be quite painful sometimes. So I generally try to not wear clothing that's got a lot of synthetic fibres in them. So the beads that are going with this set that Heather has made me over it flame knits, can you see the little flowers on there? There's 3 of the little flowers on these gorgeous dark blue beads. Absolutely delightful, really, really lovely. So I've got actually a spare set left over, so they'll get added to a fluff rescue if anybody makes any orders for those, because a fluff rescue is not just for Christmas, it's for life. So without further ado, I probably won't do any talking through this. It'll be quite self-explanatory. Usually when I do my my blending videos, I just generally fast forward it with a little bit of music in the background. But if you've got any comments, hit that like button below. I really appreciate it. And comments down in the bottom, there's like a little box, and you can just click down on that, and there'll be a space right down the bottom of your phone or your tablet, and it'll say leave comments, and I answer everybody. So I'm off to do this, and I'll catch you in a bit.
secretly, but honestly.
No more secrets.